Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. I am back. So I tried a couple new games that it really didn't work for my lifestyle. Got a lot going on, and they're very time demanding, and it's very much pay to win. So yeah, I'm gonna be back to Golf Battle for the foreseeable future. So let's kind of just jump in. So there's a couple new updates that I saw. So one of them is we got a new legendary ball, the Triceratops, which is down here. I've gotten a couple out of some chests in Lucky Shot. You get a couple more, but it's not really the greatest ball. If you get it, I think it'll be okay. So if we go to balls, where are you? Oh, there we go. So you can see the air spin, top spin, and ground spin. From what I've seen, Triceratops has one air spin, one top spin, and one ground spin, which overall is decent, but if you're still trying to get the most amount of distance possible, the Fox is still the best in my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe if I'll get it, I'll try it out, and if it's worthwhile, I'll make some videos on it. But enough said. So let's give it a try. So I haven't played Elite in a while. Let's see if I'm actually any good, and try to commentate over a few games. Just kind of get inside my head when I'm playing. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Alright, Lava Land. So this one, you want to use a light orange, and just kind of hit it over this corner. Then you want to wait for the far plate, and you just use just over a yellow. And then it should go right in the hole, just like that. Now I'm not really liking how you can see how people are aiming. So if we look at Christian here, maybe, or Fernando, yeah, maybe go to the next hole where you can see where people are using more power. Like right here, how you can see how people are aiming. I don't really like that. I wish you could, there's a feature to turn it off. But this one, you wait for the big one, you use a green. You hopefully want to get it here and then aim right at the hole. And sometimes you can get it in too. Sometimes they'll leave you short like that, but 3 is not bad on that hole. And then just wait for these other people to finish. Alright, then this new hole. This one's tough, so you can go kind of either way. I think more consistently, I'd like to use a light red and wait for that to drop, and then land it over here. And then just try to orange it, kind of bank it off this little thing down here, orange. Land it somewhere over here. And then just shoot it into, don't want to hit this wall. Didn't want to do that. Ugh. Alright, let's see if I can. There we go, just get it out. I think I'm still going to win anyway. I think we're still good, but. So that's another new feature. So if you're guaranteed to win, it'll show people that are still playing, kind of similar to they had in Rush mode, which I think it's okay. It speeds up the games a little bit quicker if you have people who are away and they would just kind of like sit there and you just have to wait out the clock shot. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, then this one you want to full power it, just kind of aim towards the end of the ice, and then it should go right over here. Then you use full forward power, do the spin, and kind of hug it close to the edge over here. And then it should land you over here. Sometimes you can get it in 2, but 3 is very conservative. Not bad at all. This one you want to aim for the very tip of the triangle with a light yellow. Well, the hardest yellow you can get, and you should get the hole in 1 if you get it right. But boom, okay. Alright, what do we got? We got this one. This one's tricky. I always have trouble with this. So this is somewhere in a mid-yellow. I think that may be too much. Yeah. I think that'll work. Let's see if we can power it over. Nope. Damn. Just kind of loop it up on the edge over here. Well, that's sad. That was a rough hole. We still have a chance to win in the shootout. So with the fox ball, what you can actually do is pretty cool. You just kind of fire it all the way at the back and just use the backboard to bounce it back. And it generally gets you pretty close, unless somebody kind of nails it in the center. Good job, Gerardo. Or Gerardo. Alrighty. Don't always win everyone, but what can you do? Alright, this one's quite tough. So there's a way to get a hole in one, but if you start here, you can't get it. So this you just kind of want to use just over a light orange. You just want to get the angle correctly. So if you start over here, you can kind of just go straight following the lines. And that should get you nice. And I think we're far down enough where you could use a light yellow. And it should be able to bounce you up and get in. Sometimes you can get in too if you get the right amount of power, but three is most common. Okay. This one, I've seen some people consistently get two, but I don't know really how they do it, but I just kind of like land it over here. Use one spin, loop it up over here. Fire it into the sand because it's safer than going right at the hole because you may ricochet off. That's how I like to play it. It's more consistent. There's some other ways where you can get it in lower to like 2 or 3, but it's just less consistent, so I personally don't like it. And then this one, just one spin, hug it up the side over here. And then just under full, kind of aim just right of the hole, and it should get you in the hole. It's a bit much. But we'll take the win. You don't always have to make every shot perfect, but as long as you win, that's what matters. Top 3. It's going to get you up the leaderboards. Alright, let's see which one. Hopefully get some Mayan Jungle or Windy Cliff, because I got a couple challenges to get some chests, if we can get that. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Gonna try to save up my gems for a while now to try to get the Rocky Mountains Club I have up to level 5. Because I found that Mayan Jungle and Rocky Mountains are the two that you really want to have 5 because it makes a massive difference. So Rocky Mountains is going to be my next one where I'm trying to get that up. And then I'll make a video on that for each of the balls. Because you can make some pretty crazy shots with the 5 power club. They are much more consistent than 4 power. If we can actually find a person. Come on, matchmaking. This is like Halo. The good old days of Halo. When you're trying to find games, when the game was nearing towards its end, you could spend hours in a lobby just trying to search for people. I'm dating myself, I'm so old. So this is some of the reasons why I generally cut out some of my videos, just because the waiting times can be so ridiculous. Which is generally why in some of my elite gameplay videos, you'll see me have some longer or shorter videos, because if I find some downtime like this where there's just a whole bunch of searching for games and you can't actually find anything, I just don't want to edit the video because they're unedited. Alright, so then this one you just use a hard yellow, just lip it over, nothing much. Aim on the open side, you don't want to go into the sand, and then get it in for the 3. If you have a 5 power club, it's super simple and you're pretty much always going to get a 2 on it. And then this one you could use the shortcut with the fox ball, which is pretty nifty if we can get it. So you want to aim to the far left side, just barely over orange. Land it here. I don't know if we'll be able to get it, but you do back. You get it where it's just barely that little white circle you see is just barely gone. And sometimes if you get it the right angle, it'll go in the hole. But that'll give you a 2, but 3 is pretty common over here. And then this shortcut with the fox, so you want to do this, the 2 forward and the spin and aim it just over here, reduce the power just a little, and then it should hit this wall over here. And then what you can do is spin it, do an orange, and you should be able to get an easy 2. As long as you don't do that. Oh boy. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well, it still plays top 3. I tried. It's been a while, so some of my shots are still rusty. And this one, you just kind of like can't aim it over here, do a hard yellow, and have it bounce over this sand. Good enough for second place, I'll take it. Alright, maybe play a couple more games. Let's see what we get. Come on, Mine Jungle. Nope. Sakura Gardens. Alright. So again, just gonna smash it over here. One spin forward. That'll get you in a perfect angle. Hit it into the sand. And then just plop it into the hole. Easy 4. And it's consistent too. So you can kind of loop it over that ramp that's over there, but it's much more luck based, and I would prefer not to use luck. The more luck you rely on, the more inconsistent your score is going to be. All right, see if we can get this one this time. So one spin forward, hug it at the wall, and we kind of went up real high there, so I may have to drop it back a little bit. Maybe so that's a do a light red just left of the hole. Yeah, it's definitely a light red. I just gotta work on the angle again. Don't got the angle down right now. Alright, and this one's pretty simple. So just wait for the spinning wall to get to the far left, aim for the middle, and it should hit the wall. And then this one, the hardest orange that you can get, just aim at the hole, do a hard orange, and that should get you right in there. Alrighty, and one more, here we go. Let's see what we get. I noticed you get a lot of duplicate maps when you're playing Elite. Not really sure why. So I think when you play Elite, it can match you up against anybody who's playing in the pro maps. I don't think it's specifically you have to be playing in this Elite to get matched up. I think after a while, if it doesn't find a game in Elite, then it'll start matching you up against people who are in the pro. But I'm not sure about that. But it seems to be the case, because I've played pro games before where I've found certain people, and then I went into the Elite games, and then ironically you find the same people on the same pro maps that you were playing on. So I wonder if there's an algorithm somewhere that's how it matches you up. It's possible. Alright, come on. Just one more game. We're slowly getting to 200 million. Maybe. Waiting. Now, just in case some people didn't know, so if you don't find a game and you didn't find a match game screen pops up right here. So if you leave it just like this, it'll still eventually find a game, but it won't deduct the coins from your coins in the upper right. but that's just a glitch. So you will actually pay the coins, and when you restart your game, it'll show. So when I first started the game, I thought that was like the greatest hack ever, of how you could just have like a bad connection, so you'd never find games. You'd rack up all these massive coins. And I did that for a while, and I was like, yeah, I got a couple million coins. And then when I logged into the game the next day, I was like, wait, where did all my coins went? And I figured out that was happening. So if there are any developers, that would be something good to fix. So you don't have to restart the game to see where your coins are. Because when I was first starting to play the game and I had a low amount of coins, that really affected me much more. More so now, because I just have a lot of coins, so it doesn't really matter. But back then it did. Alrighty. Easiest hole in one hole, so just aim at the light square on the tip of it, the lightest orange that you can get. It should go into the hole. Get the right angle. I did not. Didn't go to the left. This one I've been trying out a whole bunch of things. I don't know if it really works, but I kind of just full power it over at this wall. Do one spin and a curve. And then sometimes it'll land you in a good position where you can land it right here. Right here. And then you can just orange it over. Mid-orange. Oh, that one went up higher than I want. And sometimes you can get it in. Doesn't always work, but I've been trying that one. And then this one, you just spin it up, get the yellow and the curve, bank it off this wall, land it over here. And depending on where you land it, you could use yellow, aim for the middle down here. And this is why I don't like it, because it lands you in a real rough spot. Then you gotta try to spin it over here, and it doesn't really work out as well. Then you gotta bank this shot, which is difficult. Yeah. So as you can see, when you start going for like those other shots to try to get lower, sometimes it always doesn't play in your favor, such as like that one, where I could have easily had it the other way and made it, but it wasn't the case. Alright, we'll play one more. So this is an easy hole in one, so you just yellow it, aim at this corner and wait for the big one to come into place. And almost, there you go. And almost. Didn't quite get it. We got aim at the root, the very bare tip of that, and it should go in. This one, if you start on the right side, use the backspin, and you want to aim on the left side, the little curve over here, and then this will bounce you forward. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Hit a wall. All right, let's try this again. So you want to hit the little curved wall down here, right there, and that'll put you in place over here. You can max it over here. And then that's how you'll get the 3. Damn, timed out. How did people get finished so fast? And then this one you don't land correctly. Just do 2 spin. Do an orange. Maybe one more. That wasn't a good match. Lots went wrong. Sakura Gardens. Not my favorite map because I'm not very good at it. So landing here, you're kind of far back and it's kind of hard. So land it here. Okay. And then we're pretty far back, but you still want to do like a line it up. I think this is gonna land short. Yeah. Damn it. Messed that up. That's what I get for not playing for a while. Not very consistent in some of these shots. This one, I always have troubles with this one. So you can get a hole in one. You do 1 spin, aim at the hole. And I missed the angle. But you have to be in back. So you have to be in the furthest back position, then you do the 1 spin forward. And then you can get it in as a hole in one. but it's not very common. Sometimes you'll hit the top of the little spiral. And then this one's pretty easy. So if you have the fox, just do 2 over the corner. It'll bounce you over. And then you just make sure to use enough power up here. Hard yellow. Right in for 2. These people aren't using enough power. Max it over. Max power. Alright, shootout. So this one, you just want to do just barely over orange. Aim a little left of the hole. It should get you right in there. Ooh, close shootout. Alright, I'm feeling good. One more. Okay, let's see. Come on, give me a map I like. Nope. Windy Cliffs, maybe? Nope. Lava Land. See? So whenever you're playing Legend Elite, it really gives you a lot of the repetitive maps. So like Lava Land and Sakura Gardens are my best maps. Oops. Go over. At least we got the 2. Lava Land I have to practice a lot, otherwise I'm not very consistent with it. Just to get some of the timings down. Alright, this one's pretty easy, so you just wait for the big guy to be the safest, max it over with your 4 power, bonk, and then you just barely light orange it, aim at the hole, and that'll send you right in. There's the new Triceratops hole icon. Alright, and then this one you just go barely over orange, hugging the right side. And just bank it off hard into the wall over here. And then easy in. You can get 2 with 5 power quite easily. 5 power right there. And 4 power is consistent enough for me. Alright, keep saying one more. One more. Alright, playing one of the legends of the game on this map that I hate. Okay, here we go. Alright, and this one you can do some spins, get it on the left side, and this should put you in a good spot for the 3. And then, bam. Easy enough. 3 is very consistent. 2 is possible, but 3 is the most consistent. Alright, this one is relatively easy to get to, so you just max it over here. Make sure you get the angle right. And then you hard orange it over once you get those two blocks. Assuming you don't get a weird rebound, whatever that was. Yeah, we may time out. We'll see. Got a weird bounce. Yeah, we're getting weird bounces. I don't know. That's strange. I don't know about that one. Weird. Alright, then this one, you just want to use a mid-yaw, hard red. Doop. Sometimes you can get in there. Alright, we gonna lose anyway. Yeah, we're gonna probably lose anyway. So let's try something funky. I'm gonna go like this. Let's see. What else could we try? Try to bash it into here like this. Alright, one more. Just because you can't end it on a bad note. Stop giving me Lava Land. Alright, here we go. Windy Cliffs. Fantastic. Alright, so this one you want to aim on the left side, just outside of those blocks, and hopefully you get a good angle. I'm going to have to spin it. But, okay, Gonna want a light yellow. Make sure you get the angle correctly. That should pop you in if you don't bounce over the hole. Damn it. If this one you start here, you can just full over and use a light red. Wow, that's a weird angle it gave me. All right. I've never had that ricochet before. Usually it goes up a little higher. That came out real hot. I don't know about that one. Maybe they made some updates to some of these shots, because I've noticed a couple shots that you're usually able to make, you're not able to make anymore, so maybe that's one of the ones that they changed. I don't know. All right, then this one you want to use hard yellow. Kind of aim it in back. 1, 2. Have the wind take you. Ah, damn, didn't take enough. All right, now you gotta get creative. I am struggling. Welcome back. Alright, so in this one, want to use a hard orange, aim it way outside. And if you get the wind right, it'll get you pretty close. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take that. Alright. I keep saying one more. This is going to be the longest video ever. Just because I'm playing so bad. Playing terrible. Absolutely terrible. I know the shots that I need to make, but I'm just not making them. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, Windy Cliffs, cool. Alright, so this one again, let's try this again. So, hard yellow. This time we'll aim more inside. So hopefully we'll land out here. Yeah, there we go, that's a little bit better. There we are. You can get 2 on this one, but 3 is much more consistent and safe. Sometimes if you go for it, you'll go over the hole into the water over there. Alright. This one, if you land back here, just full power it over here. Sometimes it's going to land short like this, so you're going to have to bank it off the walls over here. Just make sure not to hit that. Damn it. And I don't think I got the right angle, so I'm going to have to spin it. And I messed up. Fantastic. Alright, maybe I can redeem myself on this hole. Alright, and then just kind of aim it here, and hopefully it'll fling you down here. Cool. Aim towards over here. And if you can get this right, you spin it. Aim pretty much directly at the hole. Wow, they changed that. That didn't spin like it should have. And this one again, so let's see where we start. So now we're going to want to use red because we're a little further back. Alright, and then collect your rewards. Oh, I got a bunch of rewards. Alright, see what we get. Probably nothing in here. I think the clubs, nothing. Looking for some clubs. Yep, there we go. We got one. Okay. Everything that matters. Alright, let's just end it by playing one in Mayan Jungle. My favorite map, as it's my only 5 power club I have. But I seem to never find it when I'm trying to play Elite. Alright, let's see if I'm still any good. So I like to just barely yellow in front of this root. And then if you get close enough, just max it over. And it should land you in a pretty good position over here. Yep. 2 spin, spin to the left, aim just in the center over here, and it should bounce you back. I didn't get it. Sometimes you'll get the 3. Not as consistent some of the other ways, but I like that way. This way, aim to the left. Have the water pull you back in. Hopefully you don't land there. Oh man, struggling hard. No, I got us in for the 3, okay. I'll take it. Alright, where's it gonna start us over here? So then this one, hard yellow. You can go for 2, but I just like to go like this. And then I've made this once, so you spin it and go forward, but I don't make it very consistently. It's much easier if you have the armadillo ball to make that into, but it is possible with the fox ball. It's just much more challenging because the angle isn't as lenient. You got to get it perfect. Shoot out for first place, and then this, my general rule of thumb, is just lightest orange that you can. Aim directly at the hole, and it'll generally get you in a good area. Nothing too crazy. And we will collect our challenge. We'll collect our chests. And we'll call it a video. Well, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to making more videos. If you want to see some more videos where I commentate through it, just give you some of my thoughts, let me know in the comments. But for now, I'll see you later.